This is the clean-up time for after the super typhoon. Odette's gone through. One guy here's already cleaning up from the windows and everything that went flying through. We'll just go outside and we'll see what other damage has been caused. Coming down the stairs here, you can see a lot of damage has been caused already by the wind being blown around. This is just the entrance area. You can see there's a lot of damage everywhere. Been blown in from outside. This is the lower floor. There's a lot of damage here. A lot of flooding on the floor. Everything has been blown around, pushed around. And we'll just head further out and see what other damage is. Well, you can see the building across the road there has been damaged as well. And this is just around our condo. Yeah, dropping, yeah. There's a lot of damage here. I mean, the winds were over 200 kilometers an hour last night. You could hear it, you could feel it. Very, very noisy, and there will be lots of damage everywhere.
That cover your head then?
Yeah, it's okay. You can see just over here a little bit more as well. And the tiles will be coming off. They came off the side of the building, as you can see. They come off the roof. Pretty dangerous, and that's across the road there. You can see the school has had its roof torn off, just over there. You can see it. Just give you a little bit of zoom in there on it. You can see the damage done to that roof there. It's quite extensive. And the grounds itself, and you can see all the trees and everything. So we'll just go a little bit further down here, where you can see the gate around the back here has been blown through. Just over there. The back entrance gate, you can see that's been blown apart, blown out. This is devastating for sure. There will be a lot of places and people that could be in a bad state this morning, so you feel for them, definitely. So this used to be a fence right here. It's been blown away, gone, wind's taken it. And if we just pan around a little bit more, you can see more damage that's come off the building. On the side of the building you can't see much, but it's definitely from the roof there'll be a lot more damage that we can't see at the moment, but now you're going to be able to see a bit more of the damage caused. You can see leaning over bits of fences there, and definitely did a lot of flattening. I just won't talk too much, I'll just let you see it, see all the damage. Trees have been uprooted, bushes have been uprooted. There's a lot of tiles that have come off the side of the building and the roof of the building. It's actually quite dangerous to be out here this time of the morning. It's only just passed through, and see they've all been uprooted. All these bushes, they've all lost their footing. They're gone. They're now lying on the ground. And it's been that strong that all this grass was about 6, 7, 8 feet high. Some of it's still standing, but most of it's just been laid flat because of the force of the wind coming through. There used to be a fence over the back there. That's now gone. Devastating. You can imagine the people closer to the ocean. We're not far from the ocean, but there were some people closer to the ocean. I just hope that they were evacuated before this hit. You can just only hope. You can see a lot of vegetation was uprooted. Some of the trees are still standing quite strong. But as you come around the corner here, you see one tree got destroyed a little bit here, only a little tree, but definitely a lot of damage as expected around the city. Everything was blown away. Crikey. You can see some more trees around here that have been damaged as well, blown off, blown away. More tiles coming off. Glass that's also falling off. More trees as well. There's one there. That used to belong to a tree. This branch here belonged to a tree, not here, but this tree over here. And now he's been shifted. This tree was not here, so there was a lot of wind coming through. This little passageway here would have created a bit of a funnel system. You can hear the generators going as well. And it looks like somebody's window, a window from somewhere, has come off. Down there, devastating. The worst thing. Just have to watch out. Watch where you go, it's pretty dangerous out here. There's some more devastation there. Trees down. As I mentioned before, it was a super typhoon that went through. And so very, very dangerous typhoon, very damaging typhoon. You can see the trees have fallen over. A lot of the branches have fallen down on the deck. Not a pretty sight, I just hope everyone was safe and there wasn't too much carnage caused by it. Now this is the entrance to the pool. We live opposite the pool and we could hear a lot of banging and crashing and glass and everything. This here would have created a bit of a tunnel for the wind to go through as well. A lot of chairs got uprooted, shifted around. This is in one of the halls where they had to keep the windows and doors open so that the wind could just pass through. It's very wet, you can't see it, but it's not too many windows broken there, but there are bits of glass all over the floor. So there's what's happened to the pool. Used to be a beautiful sight. Not this morning, it's not too beautiful this morning. There's a huge cleanup to be done, and there's still no electricity. We don't have any electricity here. You can see a lot of plants have fallen into the pool. Light fittings are down on the ground. Chairs have been sprung all over the place. Sorry, I'll just go up here a little bit further. You can see the shade cloth is broken off. It's just total devastation, really. We are lucky we are still here. So that's very good news. Everyone's safe and well. But there will be a lot of people in a worse state than what we were, and we were lucky. This condo is very, very solid. Now I'll just do some little close-ups here so you can see the roof and what it did to the roof. You can see that we lost some tiles up there. Just go up a bit higher, you can see up there some tiles that are missing up there on the roof. And then various other places, bits hanging down here and there. Not pretty. Let's go around the other side. Sorry, just go up a bit higher. Not too much damage up the top here, but definitely the wind, you could hear it. It was just like someone screaming out the back door. Very loud. I've never been in a super typhoon before. I hope I never ever get to experience one again. It's not the greatest thing to hear. So the damage is widespread all over the city, I expect. This is just our condo. Imagine some areas who are not as sheltered as what we are. They would be in a huge mess. They're in the pool again, sorry. Here we go. That's what happened to the chairs. They ended up inside it. And the tables, they're all inside the pool. It's always the clean up, that's the hardest part. There's also bits of glass in the pool. You can see over there, that's that brown part. That's glass. It's fallen in from one of the windows. Okay, we'll just go around a little bit further. A little bit further on down around the office area. There used to be a windbreaker fence down here, knocked down totally, ripped up out of the ground, and it's made of metal, so it was quite strong. But when it comes to a super typhoon, you know, nothing's safe. And a bit further around, because this is closer to the prevailing wind direction. This is where it would have come from. So this is where most of the damage was done. Trees, fences, windbreakers, all the small bushes, they've all been knocked over. All these ones here knocked over. Bits of building lying all over the place. And I'll just show a bit of a close-up of El Corso across the road. Damaging winds, absolutely damaging winds. Not a pretty sight at all. Wow. People will be checking the damage on their cars. Got a couple of guys working on the generator over there. See that it's working. You can see the actual entrance at the back there to the place has been damaged. Not good, not pretty. Across the road there you can see the El Corso. Canvas on top of the building there has been ripped apart. That wouldn't have taken much to rip that up. Damage to metal once you go through the canvas. Makes a huge mess. So move it around a bit more, you can see more of the damage to the entrance. It's been totally opened. Trees knocked down everywhere. Not the place to be. There's actually one of the swimming pool chairs right there. You can see it. Just sitting down there. And it's come a long way. I don't know how that swimming pool chair managed to get from there to there, from way over there and behind the building. So it obviously got picked up with the wind, just picked it up and flew it, dumped it all the way over here. And so it's a long way, because the pool is surrounded by the building, so I would have had to have gotten up and over the building with the wind. Crikey, that's unfathomable to think of what actually happened there. Absolutely devastating. We're just about to walk down here, and one of the helpers here, he said that it's very dangerous to go down there, so there's probably still bits falling off the building, so we won't go down there. And the rain is coming back now, so we will go back inside where it's safer and figure out what to do next. Still no electricity, so yeah, what a night that was last night. Just before we go any further, you can see it over in the background there. I'll zoom in. That's the Sky Tower to SM. Totally devastated. See the tiles are missing off it and everything. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Wow. Not pretty at all. Just imagine the devastation that that's done to this city.